I have leaves in my hair. Maybe one of these days I'll have some consistency with intros for these videos, but it is not this day. Probably one of the very few gaming-focused channels that has intros in the woods. So welcome back to our monthly Portmaster Roundup series. There weren't that many games released this month, so it'll be a little bit of a shorter video. And like I've been doing, we'll start off with the games that I personally recommend this month, and then after those play, the rest of the video will play all the other games that were ported this month, but with no voiceover. That's what it's called, voiceover. The first of my recommended games this month is Nox Decomp. I normally only do my own gameplay footage for the ready-to-run games, because I can't afford to buy everything, you know. But this game looked like it was up my alley, and it's normally listed on GOG for $6, but right now, if you act quickly for the next 3 days, it's on sale for $1.37, so you might as well. So if you're like me, you've probably also never heard of this game, but apparently it's pretty good. It's got a 4.4 on GOG. In Nox, you play as Jack Maurer, a 20th century dude who just happened to be sucked into the world of Nox via his TV set. The world is in danger, and you have to save it. And then you get to choose between 3 classes of warrior, wizard, or conjurer. And the area that you start in the game is vastly different depending on which one of those that you choose. I will say that while I do think I would enjoy this game immensely on a PC, using the thumb controls, it might just not be my thing, but I couldn't get used to using them for this game. You know, old CRPGs are really meant to be played with a mouse, and using thumbsticks is kind of a retrofit that doesn't work quite as intuitively. But maybe if I had a different controller set up or a different device altogether, you know, the thumbstick controls would be perfectly fine. So even if you don't plan on playing this on your handheld, I would still get it just because it's $1.37 right now, and it's a good game. Why not? Up next, we have DarkPlaces, which is a Quake engine source port that has greatly improved graphics and quality. Now, Quake is a game that was released before my time, and you can see that I was struggling to know what to do in this gameplay footage. Part of that is because, you know, Quake was also meant to be played on a PC, not with a controller, so it's a little bit janky. And then part of it is just that this RG35XXH, which I'm using, is not, even though it has dual sticks, it's not really the most ergonomic for dual stick games. And I do normally do my tests on my TrimUI Brick hammer, but obviously the hammer doesn't have joysticks. I did actually get it to run on there. It does technically run, but, you know, no joysticks. So this port is ready to run, but the ready to run game only includes the freeware version of Quake. And then if you have any of the other versions of Quake or their DLCs, you can put those in this port as well. It supports them too. And then last up this month, we have a free and ready-to-run game by the name of Ascent DX. Crashed on a desolate but mysterious planet, you find yourself eye to eye with an ancient civilization. Explore the planet and find powerful upgrades and fulfill your destiny. So this game is a charming, very well-made little Metroidvania with 8x8, very cute pixel art. Most pixel art starts at 16x16. You don't see a lot of 8x8 pixel art nowadays. This game actually pulled me in so much that even though I only needed a couple of minutes of, you know, gameplay footage for this trailer, I wound up recording about 10 minutes because I lost track of time. So yeah, as far as I can tell, it's a classic Metroidvania. You run around, you have to backtrack through some of the places that you've been before after you get an upgrade that lets you, you know, get to a new area or do something in an area that you haven't done before. And it's just altogether very well done and completely free. Get this game, it's great. So that'll do it for my recommended games this month. As is my recent tradition, the rest of the video will contain all the other games that were ported this month, but they will not have commentary over them. And just because I didn't recommend them doesn't mean that they're bad necessarily, but stick around, see what's available, because it might be up your alley, and it just wasn't up mine. Okay, I was wrong. I will actually have commentary on this one more game. Only because it'll be easier to explain this here than it will be to put a big long text prompt up on screen. So this game is called Corsairs. It's a J2ME game released on, you know, old like Nokia phones. It was developed by Akela, which is a Russian game studio. The game was originally released in Russian, And I was actually very interested in playing this game because I love all things pirates. But I cannot for the life of me find a game by the name of Corsairs that's a J2ME game. I've scoured the internet and I cannot find it. Akella, the game studio that made the game, has published other games in English under different names, and I'm assuming it's one of those, but I can't actually find what the English name of this game might be, or maybe it is just named Corsairs, and I am just inept. I don't know. If you guys know where I could find this game, let me know, because I actually do really want to play this one. Okay, now on to the rest of the video.
You know this room is for employees only.
We both left that town so we could try to find happiness, right?
Can I trust you to mess with our merry misfits?
Welcome to the...
Alright, that's going to be all the time that we have for now. If this video was helpful, leave a like. If you have any information about these games that would be helpful to me or anyone else, make sure you comment down below. And most of all, thank you all for watching.